I just looked at Terence Crawford's latest video. Terence Crawford, 20 pounds of muscle mass. Terence Crawford looks finished. And I knew that was going to happen because Terence Crawford's metabolism and its strength. You got him walking around maybe close to 180 or something like that. And as he works out, his body's going to do what it does. It's going to get lean. And I think it benefits Terence Crawford. Actually, we don't want him stepping in the ring going up to 180. I think it just hinders him, right? When Floyd Mayweather was fighting at 154, he never weighed in at 154. He weighed in at what was most comfortable for him because 154 is the limit. Terence Bud Crawford, if he gets on the scale and he doesn't weigh quite 168, I think it's actually for his benefit. What he has going for him comes with him being smaller, actually. People talk about his speed, talking about his foot speed and hand speed, talking about all those things, his reflexes and all those things. That comes from what we've seen of him from 147.
The boxing universe is on fire after Jermall Charlo dropped explosive words about Canelo Alvarez, sparking chaos and fueling the most heated debate of the year.
There's just guys that just have preposterous power, and Canelo is a guy that has power but is constantly working on it. There's a great clip of him working with Andy Ruiz. You know that shield, that weird hand shield they hold up for hooks?
Yeah.
And he's like, this is not for speed. It's just power, just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this, use power. And you see him, bro, he hits so hard.
Despite suffering a crushing defeat to the Mexican icon in 2023, Jermall Charlo didn't mince words. When asked about Canelo Alvarez's sheer power, his answer was chilling. Just 3 words: a beast, man. For a fighter who's battled elite opponents, that statement speaks volumes. Charlo admitted that Canelo's punches delivered a pain he had never experienced before, leaving him stunned and unstable for the first time in his entire career. Considering his years competing at the sport's highest level, this revelation shocked fans worldwide and proved just how devastating Canelo's strength truly is inside the ring.
I like Crawford. All right. My brother fought Canelo, not me. I like Crawford in this fight. And he can stay big. But my brother even told me that was his mistake that he made. He thought going up in weight, I got to get massive. I got to get big to beat Canelo. It made him slower. It made his reflexes slower. He'll tell you himself. He didn't feel like the Jermall Charlo that y'all seen him fight Tony Harrison. Crawford, I feel like that's the same thing as that. You want to get big to try to absorb Canelo punches and artists, but that's not, technically, that's not the Crawford that we're going to see. And then Crawford going up there to fight Canelo at 68, when he's around 68 pounds, where's the motivation? Y'all got to think about it like that.
Big for Crawford is.
Well, the money is good, but I don't expect Terence Crawford to be the Terence Crawford that was knocking out Gamboa, doing all. I don't expect that type of thing.
The boxing world is buzzing as Canelo Alvarez prepares to face Terence Crawford next month in Las Vegas. Despite moving up in weight, Crawford remains widely regarded as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters alive. Fans are eager to see how the slick, strategic Crawford handles the size and strength of Canelo, who has dominated the super middleweight division. This matchup isn't just intriguing because of the weight difference, it's a clash of styles. Crawford's sharp ring IQ, adaptability, and precision could expose vulnerabilities in Canelo's game. For Canelo, this isn't just another fight, it's a real test against a brilliant technician.
Jermall did give Crawford problems. I favor Canelo, not by a lot, but I do favor him. I just think that, I think the Skull fight was just a bad style. I think Canelo was like, why force the issue? I mean, fuck, these guys running, I'm not gonna take a chance. So I think that it was that kind of fight for Canelo. Jermall did give Crawford problems, you know what I'm saying? Where I felt like, damn, at 54 gave problems. 68 is different.
Boxing analyst Corin Davis weighed in, emphasizing that Crawford's mental toughness and seamless adjustment to a heavier division could be the real X factor. According to Davis, Canelo's supposed size advantage might be overblown. Despite moving up, Crawford hasn't lost his sharpness or speed, 2 weapons that make him dangerous at any weight. His ability to think quickly and adapt in real time could neutralize Canelo's power and turn this into a chess match.
Been in there with Crawford? Yeah. So, been in there with Crawford, been there with Canelo.
what can you take from farm both of them to gauge what's gonna happen?
Preparation is going to be everything. Crawford just to the 168 pound division. I know he's been sitting at a heavier weight for a while, but like, you know, he's been showing his strength and stuff. So that's definitely going to help him. Canelo experience. You got Crawford, I think, got great experience as well. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a chess match. I expect a great fight. If I had to favor somebody, I would just pick Canelo because of the weight disparity. Canelo is naturally like he's really well at 168, and it's just always tough for a guy coming to 168 and come from that many weight classes up and do something like that. If he does it, you know, if anybody can do it, it'll be Terence Crawford.
Richardson Hitchens shares a similar view, predicting this clash won't end in a knockout. Instead, he believes Crawford's style, built on sharp intelligence, adaptability, and flawless technique, will create serious problems for Canelo. While Canelo thrives on raw strength and power, Crawford's speed, precision, and smooth footwork could make closing the distance extremely difficult. With his high ring IQ, Crawford has the tools to neutralize Canelo's aggression. In a battle where strategy and timing outweigh brute force, Hitchens suggests Crawford might just pull off the upset and outclass the Mexican superstar.
I think Terence Crawford is one of the most craftiest dudes that Canelo going to be in the ring with. Hand speed, IQ, long arms, speed, power. You know, switch hitter. I just think that it's going to be it's going to be something different for Canelo.
Legendary boxer Mike Tyson, renowned not only for his power but also for his deep understanding of what makes a champion, believes Crawford's mental toughness could be decisive. Despite the physical differences between him and Canelo, Tyson emphasizes that heart, resilience, and mindset often determine the outcome in big fights. Crawford has consistently proven that his intelligence and composure give him an edge. Tyson is confident that Crawford's dedication, preparation, and strategic thinking can overcome Canelo's raw strength, making this showdown a true battle of brains versus brawn inside the ring.
Who do you think wins that fight? Is it maybe the weight too much for Terence Crawford?
You know, there's been men that beat people, Armstrong and McLaren and these guys. They're beating people bigger than them, bigger than them. It's not impossible, you know. Only Armstrong's a featherweight, and he beat the middleweight champ. 130 pounds, he beat the welterweight champ. Then he fought a draw with the middleweight champ. So I think seismic.
Veteran fighter Zab Judah is even more confident that Crawford has what it takes to win. He believes Crawford's skill, intelligence, and ring awareness could allow him to outmaneuver Canelo. Judah highlights Crawford's speed and ability to control distance, suggesting these qualities might give him a critical advantage, particularly as the fight progresses and Canelo's stamina begins to fade. For Judah, this isn't just speculation. Crawford has the tools to come out on top.
Canelo and Crawford.
No hesitation.
I want to see that fight.
Big fun. Keep fun. We're going to have to throw Canelo up. We're going to have to count him up.
How hard does he jump from 47 to 58?
It's a very big challenge. But what I said, with his skills, in the way he adapted to the size, brother, when I see them stand toe to toe, and side by side, it's game over. Terence Crawford, and listen, don't be surprised if he stops it. Don't be surprised.
If Canelo stops Crawford,
Bud Crawford stops Canelo.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I love it. See, that's how he
Caleb Plant offers a balanced perspective, emphasizing that neither size nor skill alone will determine the outcome. For him, mental toughness plays an equally crucial role. Each fighter brings unique strengths. Canelo's power and experience clash with Crawford's speed, intelligence, and adaptability. This combination creates a fascinating matchup where contrasting styles collide in unpredictable ways. Plant believes these factors will push both fighters to their limits, making the bout not just a test of strength or technique, but a battle of minds, strategy, and resilience that fans won't want to miss.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, you know, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. You know, Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside, and he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, you know, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, you know, be able to find out firsthand.
Legendary sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has also voiced strong support for Crawford. He believes Crawford's quick footwork and ring movement will allow him to dodge Canelo's devastating punches. While Canelo's game relies on closing distance and landing heavy shots, Smith points out that Crawford thrives in technical battles where agility and strategy dominate. By staying on the move, outthinking his opponent, and avoiding Canelo's power, Crawford could turn the tables. Smith suggests that if Crawford executes his plan perfectly, he has a real chance to pull off an upset and make a statement inside the ring.
You got a love for boxing. Who's gonna win the fight, man? That's coming up, the biggest fight in boxing.
Crawford.
Huh?
Crawford. I'm not hesitating. Crawford. I'm not even hesitating. Crawford.
You gonna stand on that all the way to September 13th?
I love Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo by decision. I can't see anybody knocking out Canelo Alvarez. But I do believe that if you can box and you can move, that you can beat Canelo. You can outpoint him.
That's right.
When I think about Canelo, one of the things that I don't like about Canelo is, despite his greatness, his neck is wide as Broadway for crying out loud.
Right.
It's like almost every shot has to be a power shot.
Power shot, yeah.
That's not beating Crawford. I will confess, I think Gervonta Davis's trainer, Cal, I think he said this. He said Crawford could find himself in trouble if he decides to engage with Canelo. Canelo is a naturally bigger, strong fighter. And I don't care that Crawford's gotten bigger, and I don't care that Crawford's going to go in there just as big as Canelo. Canelo is accustomed to fighting at the weight, and Crawford is not. And Canelo is a genius in this regard. You don't see him show up for fights not ready. He's always
prepared.
Always ready. He's always prepared. So I think he's the slower fighter, though. And I think that Crawford is brilliant as a boxer. And I think that between switching to conventional and southpaw, using his jab and movement, I think that Crawford is going to outpoint Canelo because he's fast. But I don't think he's going to.
Boxing fans are buzzing as Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford gear up for one of the most anticipated fights in recent history. Experts from every corner of the sport have weighed in. Mike Tyson praises Crawford's mental toughness. Zab Judah trusts his speed and ring IQ. Shannon Briggs predicts a technical masterclass. And even Stephen A. Smith believes Crawford's movement and strategy could neutralize Canelo's power. Analysts highlight Crawford's ability to switch stances, counterpunch, and outthink his opponents, while Canelo brings raw strength, experience, and precision. It's a clash of brains versus brawn, skill versus power, and speed versus force. Every prediction adds fuel to the hype, making this fight a must-watch spectacle. Don't miss a single moment of this historic showdown.